The XRP price chart is currently doing something it has never done before, and it is screaming all systems go. In this video, I want to talk about exactly what is happening on the XRP price chart that is making me so bullish in the short term, as well as talk about some macro charts that are going to be absolutely critical in really fueling this next bull market. In this video, we're going to talk about all the charts you absolutely need to be paying attention to and why they look so bullish for XRP. You are not going to want to miss this. Towards the end of the video, we're also going to go over a quick Trump Easter egg that was just brought to my attention today that I have never seen before. This directly relates to XRP. Make sure to stick around to the end of the video to see that. Like always, your support means so much to this channel. Thank you to everyone who takes the time to like these videos and subscribe to the channel. These two simple things really do help me out so much. Also, if you ever need a place to buy some XRP, make sure to check out my favorite exchange Uphold down in the description of this video. With that said, though, let's jump right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. So guys, we're going to jump right into the charts and really talk about why I am so optimistic and bullish on XRP, specifically at the current moment. Now, the first thing we need to take into account when looking at XRP is how the XRP price chart moves. For whatever reason, XRP seems to move differently than the rest of the cryptocurrency market. XRP likes to trade sideways for long periods of time and then ultimately have massive moments of volatility. One of the best ways we can actually visualize this is through an indicator called the Bollinger Bands. What the Bollinger Bands do is highlight moments when the XRP price chart is extremely suppressed and expecting a massive move of volatility in one direction or the other. Now, we're going to talk about towards the end of the video why I believe this massive moment of volatility is going to be to the upside and not the downside. But the most important thing to take into account right now is that big volatility is around the corner. What we can see is every single time these Bollinger Bands have squeezed the XRP price chart, the XRP price chart has gone ripping. We can see that in 2017, the Bollinger Bands got extremely compressed and sent XRP 52,000% upwards. Then again in 2020 and sent the XRP price chart over 2,000% upwards. And now we're sitting in a very similar time right now where XRP is consolidating, waiting to make a massive move. The Bollinger Bands are squeezing it, and we're just waiting for that volatility to come in. Now, if we zoom in on the XRP price chart, we can see that XRP is also coming to the end of this massive symmetrical triangle pattern that has been consolidating the XRP price. Guys, eventually XRP is going to break out of this range. And when it does so, the Bollinger Bands are telling us that it is going to be a massive moment of volatility. Now, what we know is XRP has been getting a ton of positive catalysts as of recent, but the price chart hasn't really been reacting. In my opinion, the biggest reason that the XRP price chart hasn't been reacting is because of the suppression of the Ripple SEC case. People want this case to be dead and gone. People want this case over with. And the thing we're waiting on right now in order to know for sure if this case really is over with is whether or not the SEC is going to appeal. The date we are going to find out about that is October 7th. So if I mark it on this chart right here, we can see that XRP is likely going to trend sideways and towards the top of this range until we get confirmation on whether or not the SEC is going to appeal. Now, if October 7 comes and goes and there is no SEC appeal, I am anticipating XRP to be able to finally break out of this region. I believe this is going to be a massive catalyst for not only institutions to buy into XRP with certainty, but also for Ripple to run their business in the United States with certain clarity. These are massive, massive, massive catalysts for XRP that are right around the corner. I believe these are the type of catalysts that will ultimately lead to things like an XRP ETF, large banks utilizing Ripple's protocol with XRP as a digital asset for liquidity, and things like a Ripple IPO. So that is the next date we need to be watching extremely closely. But the important thing to note is these are all positive catalysts that are going to be positive for XRP. Alongside all the positive catalysts that the XRP price chart is yet to reflect, I believe XRP is severely undervalued in regards to the rest of the market. Almost every single bull run, XRP moves last and fast, and we're waiting for XRP to catch up to the rest of the market has done. What we know is XRP tends to catch up to Bitcoin and outperform it over the long run. What we're waiting for right now is XRP to catch up to Bitcoin in a big way. And I want to show you a chart now that highlights that and makes that easy for you to understand. This is the XRP to Bitcoin ratio. When XRP is trading at the top of this range, it means that XRP is overvalued against Bitcoin. But when it's at the bottom of the range, it means that XRP is undervalued against Bitcoin. And what we can see is that right now, at the current moment, we are watching something historic that has never happened before. We are currently watching XRP put in 7 consecutive green candles against Bitcoin. This indicates that this chart has likely bottomed, and XRP is in the process of getting ready to make a massive move against Bitcoin. In almost every single bull run, we have seen XRP catch up and make massive gains against Bitcoin. In order for XRP to catch up to Bitcoin right now, it would have to go to about the $5 to $6 mark. Guys, so far, this chart has been a perfect indicator of when those moves were going to happen. And what we can see is every single time XRP has come down to this range, it has put in a huge parabolic move against the Bitcoin price chart. Guys, this chart is telling us right now that XRP is absolutely ready to make that move, and the move might have already started. Now, while this is all extremely bullish and things are looking extremely good for XRP, the asset, XRP against Bitcoin, XRP getting legal clarity, Ripple being able to run their business in the United States, new amendments coming to the XRP ledger, more liquidity coming to XRP with exchange relistings, one of the things that we also need to see is the macro environment improving. And guys, we actually had something happen earlier today that I believe is absolutely fundamental for an improvement in the macro environment. And that is the dollar is currently ready to fall off a cliff. What you can see here is the dollar over the past decade has really trended up and down to the bottom of this downward range. We can see that the dollar comes up, comes down, comes up, comes down. And now we're looking at the dollar at the top of this range. What we went through over the past couple years was record debasement of the dollar, record debasement of the United States monetary system. There is no doubt in my mind that this dollar currency index is going to reflect this. It's just a matter of time. In my opinion, the main thing holding up this index right now is the fact that we have high interest rates in the United States. You are getting paid to hold dollars. And while right now that is leading to increased strength in the dollar, that is not going to last forever. And we are likely right around the corner from interest rate cuts. When we see interest rate cuts, I believe the dollar is going to reflect that. And people are going to flee from dollars because they were just massively inflated and into hard assets like cryptocurrencies. Why is the Federal Reserve going to cut interest rates? Well, guys, it's never been more obvious. The Federal Reserve now has inflation back within their target of 2%. We can see that inflation is currently trending in the 100-year historical average. This means that the Federal Reserve no longer has any incentive to keep rates high. And with inflation trending in this zone right here, Federal Reserve is going to be able to ease interest rates, allowing money to flow out of cash and back into investments like cryptocurrencies. This is one of the biggest things we have been waiting for, and it is happening right in front of us. We are currently watching better fundamentals than ever before on the XRP price chart and in the cryptocurrency market in general. We are watching institutional adoption at record paces, ETFs, and we are watching big money flow to this asset class than like never before. But the one thing we have been waiting for is a better macro environment. The cryptocurrency market has stayed extremely strong, but it's been in a time where typically it's really hard to get liquidity into the market. That is about to change in a massive way, and it looks like we could be months out from this change taking place. Guys, I really do believe that these charts in conglomeration with one another are massively bullish for XRP and allowing XRP to price in the fundamental undervaluation it has been experiencing in a rapid fashion over the back half of this year. Now, the last price chart I want to quickly share with you is actually that XRP just completed a Golden Cross. This is also something that has been a great indicator for XRP also getting some massive price appreciation. Right now, we see that all the moving averages are now trending upwards together. Typically, when this happens, it's a great sign that XRP is going to move to the upside. So what you can see is pretty much any single chart we can pull out right now is literally screaming massively bullish for XRP. Now, guys, I want to finish this video off with just something extremely interesting that I've never seen before. I was kind of shocked when I saw it. I thought it was really cool, so I wanted to share it with you guys. And that is actually some very interesting information in regards to Trump and XRP. Now, guys, when I first saw this, I actually thought it was fake. I was kind of shocked that this was a real thing. But what you are looking at right now on this picture right here is that Trump, and let me just adjust this real quick so you guys can actually see it. is that Trump actually had the XRP tip bot enabled back in 2016. Guys, this is something that I was not expecting to see. This is a legit picture too. I was able to confirm it that Trump actually had the XRP tip bot enabled on his account. Does this mean that Trump was the one who enabled the XRP tip bot? No, I don't think so. I think it's very likely that one of his advisors enabled it. But what this shows us is that Trump clearly has people extremely close to him who are in the know about XRP. What we know is we have heard a lot of rumors that Ripple was very close to the Trump administration. And to see something like Trump accepting the XRP tip bot is a great indicator that the people on the inside of the Trump team actually do know more about XRP than they might be leading on. I just thought this was a very interesting, substantial data point to show there is someone on the inside here who is obviously very favorable towards XRP, enough to go out of their way to actually enable XRP tipping on the account. Now, guys, there are a lot more connections than that goes back to Trump, but most of those have been reported on. I wanted to bring this one to your attention because this is something I have never heard talked about before. Can't believe this was missed by the XRP community for so long, but just shows there might be more than meets the eye when it comes to Trump's support for XRP. Like I said, I don't think this was something Trump himself did specifically, but the fact that he clearly has people on the inside supportive of the Ripple and XRP team, I think that shows a lot about a potential change in the administration and how we can usher in a new era that is pro-crypto, supportive of the industry, rather than what we have been seeing over the past 4 years. Guys, despite the hostility, despite the things we've had to go through, the cryptocurrency industry has still sustained itself, grown, and really done very well. Imagine how bullish things could get with a new political landscape. Imagine how bullish things can get when we see the macro environment ease and digital assets like XRP really harnessing their true potential. Guys, I have never been more excited about where this industry sits right now. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this update. Thank you so much for coming. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. It really does mean so much. And for now, Mickle out.